Welcome to Culture No Cap. I'm your host, Eric Spence, along with co-host Reverend Eric Helton in the building. What's up, man?
What's good with you, man? What's good?
Good, bro. Shout out to Cowboys Nation. Shout out to y'all, man. All the Cowboys fans out there. Shout out to y'all, man. How y'all holding up after the trade? Talk to me.
That's what we do. Huh?
No, I just want to see, man. I want to check in.
No hectic hummingbirds, no nothing. That's what we do, huh?
I mean, we can get to them. Let's check on the boys. How them boys?
Same way it was before the trade. We knew Jerry Jones ain't sugar honey iced tea, and he still ain't.
Oh, man.
But the Cowboys worth $13 billion. That's all that matters to him.
Now, make sure you like, subscribe, do all the things. I got you. But a lot of Cowboys fans are switching sides, bro. Like, I know at least 4 that I know have switched teams. Are you amongst the group that is thinking about switching teams?
I'm thinking about it. Now, the more I hear, of course, I listen to stuff where they're paid by the Cowboys. There's word that Micah wasn't that great a teammate, but he's that great a player, though.
So it's character issues.
I thought that's what they want to make it seem. It was pride. Is what it was. It was Jerry Jones' pride because he couldn't hoodoo Micah into signing the contract without his agent involved. That's what it was. But they throw back into how he wasn't a good teammate and he wasn't a good leader.
That's what they do, though. That's what they do.
Now, I will say Micah didn't help himself laying out there on the training table during the game.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'll just check.
And another thing.
Oh, go for it. What you got?
You're going to tell me that you can get, first off, you should have been able to get more than 2 firsts for a 26-year-old, a top 3 edge rusher in the league. You can get 2 firsts and a player. You're going to tell me you couldn't get more than that. And if you got the 2, you can get them from Green Bay, who's in the NFC. Let's see, Green Bay, you might have put them in the Super Bowl or the NFC Championship. So how good a pick are you going to get with these 2 first-round picks that you ain't going to pay after they 4 years because this is what you're doing with Micah? See?
Yeah, man. I'm sorry, man. I just had to check because see where you were with it because we play y'all this Thursday.
No, you're not sorry, but carry on.
I'm not. First game of the season. Any predictions?
We was going to lose it with Micah. We're going to lose it without Micah.
So y'all weren't going to win either way.
We weren't going to win either way.
But this could be, it could get worse, man. How is the defense without Micah? Let's be honest. I'm asking.
The defense was bad with Micah.
Okay, that says a lot.
So,
all right.
I mean, Jerry Jones keeps saying that this was so we can stop the run. This dude they getting in, Carter, he's a 3-time Pro Bowler. He should stop the run. That'll mean we'll get pressure on the quarterback.
Shout out to my Uncle Bruce. Shout out to my homeboy Lee, Rashay, all the Cowboys fans, former Cowboys fans who's moving on to like the Ravens and Chiefs. Shout out to y'all, man.
If I move, it'll be to the Ravens.
That's a lot. That's where y'all kind of headed, man. The Ravens. All right. Yeah. But
the Panthers.
Good. Yeah, that's crazy. Shout out to Shay. That's crazy, by the way, man. You moved from the Cowboys to the Panthers. It's wild.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
It's wild. Well, somebody's having a worse week than the Cowboy fans. It's probably Snoop. Snoop said he's uncomfortable watching an LGBTQ moment on the new Buzz Lightyear movie, Disney film. Let me play what he said, and then we'll react.
Son to see was a movie with Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, the new Buzz, the Lightyear. I think it's called Lightyear.
Kiki Palmer's in that movie.
Okay.
She plays like the daughter. So we watching it. The lady, which is Kiki's mama, they move on into the space years. They move down the line. They're like, man, she had a baby with a woman. Well, my grandson in the middle of the movie, like, Papa Snoop, how she have a baby with a woman? She a woman. Oh, I didn't come in for this. Came to watch a damn movie. Hey man, watch the movie. They just said she had a baby. They both women. How did she have a baby?
So I know you had your issue with Snoop with the Trump inauguration party. Look, with that to the side, how do you feel about the situation with Snoop?
I don't know that Snoop's a good representative for that. Why don't he explain gin and juice and murder was the case and ain't no fun if the homies can't have none? Explain that to your grandson.
Yeah, I mean, I see where you're going. That was a lot of people's criticism. Like, what about your lyrics, Snoop? What about you smoking weed all the time? What about that?
Yeah, can you explain that to your grandson?
But granted, he went to a kid's movie. Come on.
I do feel like they should have some type of warning.
What would a warning look like?
Well, you know, you have warnings where there are adult things when you have things. I mean, just something. I don't know if you want to put same-sex relationship, but just some type of warning, just so if the people want to see it, they see it. If they don't, they don't. Especially if it's a kids' movie, and you know the kids are going to ask questions. So you're prepared for it.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that. I don't see that guy being the one to hold the mantle for this. He did come back and say, "My bad."
Only Snoop would get away with something like that. My bad, y'all.
But yeah, he's not the one, man. He ain't the one.
Yeah. My only problem, I didn't really have a problem with, because I mean he's around our age. He's an older dude, and he didn't grow up in that era of LGBTQ. We didn't even call it that. We were like gay.
Yeah, and then the F word.
And the F word and queer and all these other derogatory terms. Well, that's what we use. And he came from that same era, and he just didn't know how to address what he saw on the screen and explain it to his grandson. I don't think he should have to be honest with you.
Well, that's why I think they should have some type of heads up. This is what's going to happen.
That's fair. I like that idea.
If y'all want to come. If you do come, be prepared to answer questions.
But would that drop sales? Would that hurt Disney, for instance, if this came with this warning, it just caused more controversy?
In this country, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's probably why they don't do it. They want to hit you in the head right away. Bam. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, I would, if I had a grandkid ask me those questions, I'd be like, well, we'll talk after the movie. But yeah, I would probably want to know.
How would you explain it?
First off, I would explain that they didn't make the baby. The baby was adopted. This is, regardless of what my beliefs about it, this is the real world. LGBTQ is real. They are real people with real feelings and real emotions. I don't have to agree with their lifestyle, but I got to live with them and I got to respect them.
Okay. I'd probably say, a stork.
So you had a dumb grandkid.
A stork came down and delivered this baby to these two women. I'm kidding.
Yeah, but I mean, they can't avoid it.
No.
And contrary to what people believe, there are worse people out there than LGBTQ. So don't let them be the boogeyman. There's a lot of other boogeymen out there too. You don't have to agree with how they live.
Right.
But they're not all bad people, and they ain't all wanting to sleep with you or your kids.
Right. Yeah, I agree. I would explain just like you did. Maybe it was an adoption. Maybe it was in vitro. I'm not going to explain in vitro fertilization to my 8-year-old.
Yeah, I'll say adoption and go on.
I'm just not going to. I feel where he's coming from. And Snoop is such a big voice. If anybody else said it, we said it. Somebody else, not in the public eye like that. But yeah. Snoop was at the Olympics. He was the spokesperson for the Olympics. Big voice.
You know, he only said my bad because of the voice.
Yeah. Which makes sense.
Yeah, he's trying to save his job.
Yeah, he's trying to save his job. And he meant what he said.
Yeah, he said what he said. I hope he get fired.
And now you're going back to the inauguration. I know what you're doing.
Yeah, he's not. I don't. God's still working on me. I don't forgive that easily.
I know you don't. He's still mad at Nelly.
Yeah,
I know. Well, speaking of people that flip the script, Cracker Barrel, they went back. They back to the old logo. They put the cracker back beside the barrel, and we back.
They put Uncle Cracker back up.
They put him back on, man.
Boy, they folded fast
like a cheek tint.
Man,
how you feel, man?
I still went there yesterday. But
I never thought I was gonna stop you.
No, it was never gonna stop me.
Okay.
But in their menu, they still got the new logo. I'm sure that'll change. But then on some of their stuff in their menu, it's like Uncle Cracker. Whatever's his name. I know it ain't Uncle Cracker.
Let's call him Uncle Cracker. That's more fun.
Uncle Cracker's favorite or something. They got stuff like that in there.
Oh, okay.
So what made that? I mean, okay, so I see the barrel. So I mean, were they calling him a cracker right then too?
No, I heard a story behind this. I can't remember. He was the guy. He was just like you used to see Ronald McDonald, for instance. I mean, he was like the person, the face of Cracker Barrel.
But why is it called Cracker Barrel?
I mean, you want my racist take?
I mean, I'm just wondering because now that I look at it, when I look at it, I'm like, so they got a cracker beside the barrel, and I know that ain't what they meant. That can't be.
Well, they used to call white people crackers because of the crack of the whip.
Yep,
that's right.
Yeah.
I mean, was he a slave master?
I don't know. I don't know why they call it Cracker Barrel.
White people,
because it was a cracker.
They really want to keep this going. They don't want to get rid of Cracker. They just want to, they want to keep it the way it is. They lost money, so they went back. And everybody's happy. Everybody can eat their gravy and biscuits and pancakes in peace.
Yeah, they still got them people up on the wall.
Oh, you look.
Yeah. Oh, my wife saw it was one black person over
that
in the
black.
club.
Yeah, I've seen her. Yeah, shout out to her. Yeah, I saw her. One lady.
That's day one. That's day one.
What they like? And I was thinking, man, you think this could have been? Seen this before. Do you think this could have been a way for them to bring attention to their store? Negative or positive, it's still attention. Do you think it could have been a tactic that they were using?
I don't think so.
Really?
I think they really thought they was gonna have a fresh start, and Trump punked them.
Yeah,
because he got that started, and then everything ain't woke. Unfortunately, everything ain't woke.
This don't seem woke.
Because woke is not a negative. Like you said last week, it seemed like a rebrand.
That's all it seemed like to me. I was like, all right, well, maybe I'll get to eat more there, eat more food from this place. Nope. Guess not.
Got plenty of vegetables, though.
Made with pork.
I don't know. I ain't in the back.
I asked. It's pork.
Their pancakes ain't made with pork.
The pancakes are good. I will give them that. So yeah. Well, speaking of not getting punked, Governor
that's right.
Wes Moore, my guy, your guy, he said this. He said, you know what? He said, bring it on, Trump.
What are you going to do if he sends in the National Guard to Baltimore, though? I mean, we've seen other governors try to fight it, like in California, Governor Newsom, and, they lost that battle in court.
Well, I'm very clear. I am the commander-in-chief of the Maryland National Guard, not him. And the Constitution authorizes that. And so the Maryland National Guard moves on the authority of the commander-in-chief, and I will not authorize the Maryland National Guard to be activated for something that is either not mission critical or mission aligned. And I think what the President of the United States is doing, it is not sustainable, it is not scalable, and it's also not constitutional.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. How you feel about this?
He's still gonna do it. I mean, y'all, they act like he cares about the Constitution.
Yeah, he don't care about it, but I like that he's standing up for it.
And that's the right thing to do. That's the right thing to do. Because all he's doing is going into these cities with black mayors.
Yeah.
And trying to mess with them. But we don't see the racism in that because we see crime, because ain't no crime in white communities.
Right.
But they sure would shoot up a Catholic church.
Yeah. Yeah, which we're going to talk about. Speaking of that, so you got the National Guard in these cities run by black mayors mostly. But then you have a school shooting just the other day. It was in Minnesota, right?
Yep.
And then you got Trump still, I'm standing for the Second Amendment. You got these gun control people. Why do people not see that that's where the issue lies? In these Midwest towns.
Well, the NRA is in the politicians' pockets.
Yeah.
So they'll never speak up against it. The people, it's like I said, we care about kids as long as they're born. But when is enough enough? How often are we going to let there be school shootings? It's like we don't care.
And the kid, he got the gun legally.
Yeah. There needs to be better checks and balances.
Yes,
for people to own guns. Yes, you can't take away everybody's gun, but you need stricter gun control laws. You really do. Well, if you do that, then they'll just get them off the street. Well, okay, then we find a reason to arrest them for that.
Yeah, yeah.
But what you're doing now is not working, clearly. So why are you going to keep doing the same thing, sending thoughts and prayers all the time? Clearly, your prayers ain't working.
And your thoughts are thoughtless.
Exactly. You're not bringing about a change. So, I mean, it's too much.
It's frustrating, man, because we go through this every single month. It feels like, it does. It feels like there's a school shooting of some sort, and thoughts and prayers, and we need to do something about guns.
Guns don't kill people. People kill people.
I get tired of hearing that too. It wasn't the gun; it was the person.
Yeah. Then how did the person get the gun?
Yeah. Yeah, and they want to take away the checks and balances when it comes to gun control. They want to take it all away.
Yeah, they're trying to make it easier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You don't have to have a conceal and carry. You can just But yeah, this is protecting our children. There you go, man.
But they always want to point to Chicago and Baltimore, and they want to point to these black cities. But it's happening everywhere. Guns out of control everywhere.
And a lot of that is because those people are right on top of each other.
Proximity. Exactly. Overcrowded.
Man, I commend Wes Moore for standing up and trying to protect his state. I don't know something's got to be done about the gun control, but they don't care.
Yeah, it's obvious. What about Wes Moore as the governor? Do you think he has presidential aspirations?
I think anybody that gets up that high at some point thinks about it.
Could he win?
Right now, no.
Why is that?
Because people will point to Baltimore.
Because what?
People will point to Baltimore.
Oh, okay. But his military background kind of helps him too, though. I think.
But they'll hold Baltimore against him.
Yeah.
Out of a whole state, they'll hold Baltimore.
Yeah.
And not Baltimore County, but just Baltimore the city.
Baltimore the city. Yeah. But yeah, shout out to him for standing up though, man. And Chicago's mayor and governor as well have stood up against Trump. But like you said, he's still gonna do it.
I mean, he's still gonna do it. And he's going after these cities with black mayors. He's going over these states that have Democratic governors. But nobody sees the pettiness in this. When the last time you seen Trump?
Last time I've seen Trump?
Mm-hmm.
Just the gun, the shooting. He spoke out about. Yeah, he was at a press conference. Why? What's wrong with him?
People been talking about he was missing in action here lately.
Yeah, I just saw him. Mm-hmm. It's not
they say it's not normal for that guy's on TV every day. He ain't been on TV in a while, and he had that big bruise on his hand.
I did see people talking about the bruise. What is that? What are they saying that is? That's about?
I don't know. Don't nobody know.
Mm.
And he ain't been on TV every day.
Now I'm gonna be looking. I mean, usually I try to turn it.
Yeah, be looking for him. And just see. It might have a weekend at Bernie's coming up.
Oh, God forbid.
Yeah, I would hate that.
I would hate if something. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow, terrible.
So disappointing.
Ooh, we might have to take off. We might have to
we might have to have a special session.
Live. Live. Oh man, this one right here, man. Taylor Townsend was verbally attacked by Jelena Ostapenko. Did you see this?
Yeah, she called a low education. Yeah.
That's the one. A lot of white people go to that. You're not educated.
Yeah. First off, not all black people are uneducated. Probably a lot more white folk that ain't. But they get good jobs anyway. But
what does education even have to do with tennis?
Yeah, you just got beat. You just met. I don't have to be educated. I'm physical enough to beat you, though. I beat you.
Yeah. And I like how this is how she handled. She said this.
I speak on what her intentions were. I can only speak on how I handled the situation. And how I handled it is someone who's upset about the outcome that occurred. You lost and you're upset about that. Saying I have no education and no class. I don't really take that personally because I know that it's so far from the truth and so far from anything. And again, if I allow what other people have to say about me affect me in that way, then they win. So ultimately, no, I stood up for myself and I kept in my mind in that moment how I wanted to portray myself and how I wanted to show up. And if my son were to see this interaction, how would he view it? And I think he would be proud of the way that I handled the situation.
And I'm proud of the way she handled the situation. You pointing your finger in my face, bro. Ooh.
Yeah, you might catch one.
I don't know.
Yeah,
have you ever had a situation? Have you had a situation like that where you had to really think about your character and who you were and what it would look like if you did something? Have you ever had that situation?
Well, I had to fire this girl one time. And she was a black girl. She came all out of pocket.
Mm-hmm.
So it was me and two guys sitting here, and she's just going out. Call me Uncle Tom. All my life, I've never been called Uncle Tom. And I'm thinking to myself, she can say what she wants. She better not put her hands on me. Because I can't say I won't put my hands back on her.
Mm-hmm.
She had a water bottle unopened, threw it right by my head.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man. But I played it calm. But I'm thinking, this ain't going to end well if you keep on. I'm end up getting fired for what I do to you if you do something to me.
So what
but it was
what
like I
can't compose you though? What kept it?
I can't let her take me out of character.
Mm-hmm.
And I just knew I was like, I can't, I'm not gonna. That was a time. I was in my more mature years when I said she goes low, I'm gonna go high.
Yeah.
And I just flew above it. You know what? Because all this cursing is not gonna unfire you.
Yeah.
Calling me these names ain't gonna make me say, oh well, now that you say it like that, let me prove to you I'm not an Uncle Tom and you can keep your job. No.
Yeah.
So you just gotta, if it's not you, don't let it be you.
Yeah, yeah. Same here. Situation. It's always that kind of. It's sad, but it's usually black people that come like that, especially when it comes to a job. I had a guy come at me like that because I was a lead or something, and I was trying to tell him the right way. He came at me kind of crazy. I'm just like, if I do something, if I say the wrong thing to this guy, it's gonna be on me. It's a reflection on me and my leadership.
Exactly.
And it just wouldn't go well. But this like her finger. Look at this picture right. Her finger is like right in her face. Her breath might be stinking.
Probably so.
Just all in her face. Maybe a little spit.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely spit.
It's tough to. She's on national TV. She's a tennis star. She's up and coming. She just won the game. That's restraint.
It is. Well, think about Chris Rock when he got the piss slapped out of him.
I think that was more shock.
Well, you can't tell me she planned on that happening either, though.
That's true. That's true, but oh no. Yeah, I mean, Chris handled it with class too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done that. I couldn't have.
I probably would have fought.
You would have fought.
Yeah.
Because that was unprovoked, really.
Yeah. Odds are, yeah, I probably would have fought.
But she thought about her son. And I think we think about our kids too.
Yeah. You've got to think before you react. Especially, it's sad to say, especially black people, we've got to. Because we'll be the angry black person if we respond. She acted out all that. And if she would have smacked her, she'd have been a bad guy.
Yeah. And like I said, we got to get back. That's why I titled this podcast title was we got to get back to respect, man.
We need to respect one another.
I just don't think we have it anymore. It's like we don't respect each other. How do we get back to respect?
Look, when you don't see respect coming out of the highest office in the land, it's going to funnel down.
I can see that, but even I think it was before he even was around. I think I'm talking I can only think from black perspective. Let's talk about us when it comes to respect, especially as men for each other.
Mm-hmm.
Being respectful, respecting each other when it comes to time. Like we respect each other. We respect each other's time. Hey man, I'm gonna be late.
Yeah.
Boom. I call you, you miss my call. I can guarantee you're gonna call me back.
Right.
At some point. It might not be right away, but I know you're gonna hit me back, you're gonna text me back. We gotta have that respect for each other where I think a lot of people some people just don't have that respect factor when it comes to I think we need to get back to respecting people's time, energy, and efforts they put into things also.
But we become so selfish, some people don't have respect for anything but themselves. And I don't know how you fix that.
I don't either, man. I don't.
We become so selfish. So me. I don't know how you fix it. Thanks,
man. Thanks for the no way around. Just how it is.
You know how they say that's how Trump is. That's how some people are. They just don't. And I don't know how you can stress something is important if they don't feel it's important.
Yeah, that's what I can say about the younger generation. We clown them a lot about being soft, but I do think a lot of them have a different respect and almost a sensitivity towards society that we didn't grow up having. I mean, I hate to say that. We're kind of hard
to society, but not necessarily to people, though.
You think that?
If that makes sense.
Explain.
I think they're more sensitive to certain issues.
Mm-hmm.
And they have respect for certain issues, but then when it comes to a person, if that person turns them off, they done.
So they have less patience.
Yes,
I can say that. I can see definitely lack of patience, but a sensitivity to others more than we have.
Like say that they're sensitive to LGBTQ issues and they are sensitive to them. Well, you say and it's just you say something negative about them. See how quick they turn on you and don't want nothing else to do with you.
Because they can't understand how you can't see what they see. Yeah. Like they can't. How can you be so ignorant? How can you be so insensitive and a bigot? And yeah,
and they'll be done with you, and you just merely said something that you even might have made a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're homophobic. No, I ain't.
The tolerance level is different.
It's very short. Very short.
Yeah. And it all goes back to respect. Respect these people, especially if you know the person. You know that they're a genuine person. They don't mean any ill intent. It's just they're not educated enough. Or maybe they didn't grow up in that era of where it was such a sensitive time.
We've got to give each other grace. Everybody didn't grow up in the same era. There are people who are older. There are guys older than me at the church who won't hug nobody. Well, they won't hug no man. And, you know, I've heard from younger people, they're homophobic. No, they just grew up that way. And you know, it's hard for them to adjust to that. And, you know, they'll laugh when a man try to hug them. Like, oh, no, get away, get away, get away. I don't think they're homophobic. I just think it's how they grew up.
Some people grew up that way. And like I said, get back to grace. Showing people grace. Yeah, that's we lack that. We lack that in society. Do. Yeah, we don't.
I think the young people lack more grace than we do, though.
I don't know. I mean, maybe
to certain issues.
They definitely don't have the tolerance level for stuff like that.
Yeah, they're like, I'm not putting up with it.
I'm done.
Yep, and they will try to be done.
And they will protect their mental health, their mental state. They will protect that at all costs. They got to cut you off.
I can't see nothing wrong with that though.
You kind of feeling that. You kind of, but they will do that. I respect it. I respect that.
Yeah, I mean that's. I was sitting in church today, sitting in the pulpit, thinking, I need a break.
What? Explain.
I was like, you know, and I love them to death. I was like, I need a break from y'all for a week or so.
Mm-hmm.
Just for my mental well-being, I need a break. I need a break.
I can see that.
And I'm gonna take a break.
You got a break coming up.
Yeah, yep. And matter of fact, got a couple of them coming up.
And that's what when we were talking about this, I don't know. It's been on my mind a lot. What you just said. We got to get to where we protect our mental state. We see a lot of people our age and younger dying.
They just dropping dead.
And it puts things in perspective, right?
Yeah, because you know, odds are you got more behind you than you got in front of you.
Right.
And you don't know when it'll be because you know these people they're just dying.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't like after a lengthy illness he died at 85. No, 54, 55, 45. Yeah, just
dead, just like that. So you just never know. It's like I think when we see this, it makes us think like, you know, is this like I'm trying to do this for this group? I'm trying to do this for this. I'm trying to do this for this. What am I doing for me and myself, my
there
health?
You go, when you think about it, man, you think about it. I mean, we next. We on deck.
Go ahead and say it.
You like baseball? We on deck. The upper room.
Upper room, bro. For real.
Hey, man,
that part is different now.
Yeah, you start looking around. You're like, wait a minute. We on deck.
We on deck, man. That's why I'm just like, man, you know what? There's a lot of things I'm just like, you know, in particular, some things have been coming up, and you know, it's just like, man, you know what? Let's not worth stressing about. Let's do what we can do and make life the most pleasant we can make it. We ain't guaranteed tomorrow, so
that's right. You here today, gone today.
Dang, you said that. Here today, gone today.
In the upper room.
And speaking of that, MJ, this week was his birthday, man. He would have been 67 years old. The king of pop to me. Let's talk about what do you think?
Absolutely.
I'm sorry. Do you think what is his impact though in the culture, in music culture and society? What do you think his impact was?
I mean, I think he changed music forever. Even with MTV is not a thing without Michael. It's not as big as it is. Matter of fact, when you look at it like that, he probably affected reality TV because no MTV, no reality TV.
That's
Michael
true.
did that.
The real world. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Mike was the marketing genius. Like, or I think he was. You think about the jacket, you think about the socks, the gloves.
One glove, yep.
I mean, that was all him.
Yeah, man. That's
It was
crazy.
all him.
Dang. He was really young when he died. He said,
Right.
my math is math, and that would have made him around 51.
Right. Yeah.
Dang.
And you can point to drugs, you can point to his health, you can point to all that, but at the end of the day, he was still young.
Exactly. Yeah, it was 51 years old, or 50 or 51, whenever. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. And his impact, like I said, it was, you can talk about Elvis all day, but I don't think anybody was bigger than Michael Jackson at his height, at his peak.
And you think about all the young artists that have that learned that, they modeled themselves after Michael. Man, it ain't even close.
No, it ain't even close. He was the man. Nobody, wouldn't have been no Chris Brown, no Usher, none of that without this man right here. But yeah. Which brings me, man. I had to ask you. I didn't want to sneak it in. I wanted you to think about this list. Your top 5. I have my top 5 MJ songs. Your favorites, not anybody else's. Yours.
I dozed off. So
Is she honest?
This is for me, number 1. And it's mine, right? Mine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She's Out of My Life.
That's on Thriller.
Nope.
Right? What is that one on? Oh,
Off
yeah,
the Wall.
It is Off the Wall. Dang, you're right. Yeah. Okay.
Man in the Mirror. Human Nature.
Okay.
Billie Jean. And I got the 5, and the only thing I can think of, if I'm talking about a favorite, it would go all the way back to Jackson 5. I'll Be There.
Okay. Wow. All right. So I got Can't Help It, which is off the Wall.
If I wanted to, I wouldn't help it, even if I could.
Yep. I Wanna Be Where You Are.
Okay.
Remember the Time.
Okay.
The Girl Is Mine, Paul McCartney.
Have you listened to that song lately?
Yeah, I like it. I still like it. I don't know. It's something about the little back and forth. It's creative. I don't know. And I like the video. And then number 5 is Break of Dawn. That's off of the Invincible, which is a slept on album.
That's it is. It really is. It
got some hits, man. Invincible. Yeah.
See how we got, and none of them are the same.
I know. And we could have probably added, we could have done a top 10 probably.
Yeah, and they might not have matched on them, maybe a couple.
Maybe a couple.
That's how big Michael is and how much this guy could have people in other countries that don't speak his language crying, men, while he's singing.
Oh, yeah. If I would have seen him, I might have cried. You might have cried. At his peak, you wouldn't have cried. I wouldn't have cried either. But I would have been very happy to see him.
Oh, yeah, I'd have been, yeah. But I wouldn't have cried. I ain't no punk, no stuff like that, no.
Whatever. But we grew up, man, with this man. You grew up in the 80s, like there was nobody else that was doing what he was doing.
Nah, they tried to compare Prince. They were just 2 different people.
2 different artists. I think Prince he was probably more talented as far as a musician.
Yeah, Prince was a musician. Michael was an entertainer.
And an icon, yeah, for sure. He was an entertainer. That Motown moonwalk.
Boy, that set it off right there. That's why I had to put Billie Jean in the just because.
Yeah. I mean, it's a hit. It's a classic. And it was the first video that aired by a black artist.
Yep.
Was on MTV first, was Billie Jean.
And then, boy, MTV blew up because of Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man.
MJ.
Yeah. Man, I was they was showing something. I guess that was his birthday. They were showing the whole Conrad Murray stuff the other day. I was like, man. But so we're not doctors, so we don't have to do no harm thing or whatever. But this was a guy who was in financial. He was having financial issues, and Michael Jackson pays him $150,000 a month. It would have been hard for a lot of us to turn down letting Mike do what he needed. Yeah,
it would, but you got that code of ethics when it comes to being a physician.
And therein lies the problem.
Yeah, the code of ethics.
Because if Michael would have called me and offered me $150,000 a month to take care of him, Mike, I ain't no doctor, so whatever you need me to get, I get.
Yeah, and
don't kill yourself off of it. I'll feel bad.
I got you. See, you ain't right. But
just saying, man.
It's true, and that man, he lost his license. He went to prison, right?
Yeah.
He might still be in prison, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know.
I don't know if he's out. Look it up. But yeah, that was a tragic time. Do you remember where you were when you found out that Michael Jackson?
I was sitting here at home watching TV.
You said you were asleep?
No, watching TV.
Oh,
I was just sitting here watching. Like, wait a minute, what you mean he did? But it didn't. By that time, Michael had such longevity. And, he was going to do This Is It. So you're like, Michael's kind of fading away anyway. So it didn't hit me as hard. Even though, you think about your childhood and all of that. Nobody hit me harder than Kobe.
Interesting.
And, he had retired, but
I think the way Kobe died was probably, that's what hurt the most.
Yeah, it wasn't like something he did. He didn't drug overdose so that two things that shocked me and historically that rocked me to my core. That was Kobe and this one, Jesse Jackson was that guy for me. I was like, man, if he's ever done anything wrong, they would have called him out on it. And then he had that baby by that woman.
That hurt.
Man, that tore me up. It did. That tore me up.
But I remember when that happened because he was kind of the last ones left from as far as civil rights. He was that leader that we saw growing up. We didn't see King.
Yeah, I remember I was on my way to work when I heard that. I had to pull over.
Yeah. That's funny you said that. That's a good segue. So I was thinking, I feel like one of the icons that's still alive, still doing positive things, is the Honorable Louis Farrakhan, and I feel like he doesn't get the credit that he deserves, especially men.
We know why.
Why?
Well, because he's a Muslim.
Okay.
That's gonna make certain people not even want to give him any credence, and he's pretty close to anti-Semitic.
I would disagree. I think people have misquoted him, and I think people take sound bites from different things. But I do think that he kind of surpasses that. Like, there's Christian men that embrace the minister.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. He kind of crosses that line. Like, you don't have to be a Muslim to respect what he's been able to accomplish.
You absolutely have to respect what he's accomplished, but I think that's why he doesn't get the shine in our community that he probably should. You know, this dude did the Million Man March.
Exactly.
But like I said, sound bites show a lot of hatred. So a lot of people will keep their hands off of him. when I mean, really, we should embrace him. We don't know. He's one of the last ones left.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if something happened to him today, I feel like our community would be like, it'd be devastated. A lot of us, because we grew up listening to his speech, listening to his message throughout hip hop music. I mean, he is one of those people that we just don't. I don't know. He's getting older. He's got to be close to 90 years old. If he's not 90.
He's gotta be.
I'll look it up. But we don't even talk about them, you know, the nation as a whole, because a lot of black men who come out of prison, they're given jobs and opportunities. And
I think that's where the Christian church fails too, as well, though.
92 years old. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
92.
Farrakhan used just for men, don't he?
Oh, I'm about to say he don't have no facial hair. He does have a little bit of hair. Probably. He look good. He looks.
You wouldn't believe he's 92. You would not believe he's 92.
There's no way. There's no way you can look at that man at 92. But his diet, I mean, he
eats right. Yeah, I mean, really, he don't do the things that we do,
right?
That break our bodies down.
Yeah,
which is why he looks as good as he does. I still believe he used just for men, but other than that,
he look good. Yeah. He's one of those. We're talking about Bill Cosby. He's one of those people that like he deserves some credit, some recognition,
he does, especially in our community. But people will associate him with hate, whether it's right or whether it's wrong, and that'll make people cool on him when he really. I mean, he loves the community.
And that's what I think a lot of his criticism, because his pro-black message, some people take pro-black and
anti-white.
He's anti-white. That, I mean, because his message is for empowerment, is for black businesses and people doing for themselves. That's what our community wants.
That really should be what we.
But yeah, he gets man, he's banned from most platforms. I think he's banned. He might take this out. He's banned from Facebook, YouTube. Yeah. So they're trying to erase. Yeah. They're trying to erase him. But they can't erase what we know. Like, we grew up listening to this stuff. We grew up Malcolm. And I think they're trying to tell us who our heroes are, is the problem.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah. Totally agree. But question for you, man. Do you think being a black conservative is really being a white? Is it really white assimilation?
Well, see, I think we got to figure out what a black conservative is.
What do you think it is? What's your definition?
Think now a black conservative has become more pictured as MAGA-like. And that to me is white assimilation. A black conservative who just believes in conservative values is just a black conservative who believes in conservative values. And I don't think that's white assimilation. So we got to figure out what is a black conservative.
Yeah. We're watching
Black MAGA.
I think that's what it's turned into, unfortunately.
And that's white. To me, that's white assimilation.
But because of black, I mean, let's be honest, black conservative will be associated with the Republican Party. And that's who's in office is that man, Trump. He's in office. So they kind of have to assimilate to a certain degree, right?
No.
Do you think you can still be a black conservative and be anti-Trump?
If you're a black conservative. If you're a black MAGA, no. So that to me is where your problem comes. Because really, if you think about it, most black people in reality have conservative values.
Right.
It's where they take it this step over here where the issue is then where it's like you're trying to be white. But being a black conservative, I mean, nothing wrong. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's just an issue with where we are now in MAGA.
What do you think black conservative? It's like black people were able to. They weren't able to just dress the part or go to the clubs and do these things to make themselves look more conservative. They valued hard work, and they valued determination. There was a picture of conservatorship. I think it was in a Colin Powell, for instance. We look at him as a conservative black person, but then it turned into like a Brandon Tatum or Candace Owens, Jason Whitlock. It got a different face, and they
still try to be white.
It's different. Yeah, we saw that. What's it called? The Jubilee with Amanda Seal, 20 conservative verses. You watched all of that.
Yeah.
When you saw that, how'd you feel about it?
Man, these Uncle Toms. I mean, that's what I thought.
It was terrible.
It was. And see, that's where Colin Powell didn't go around talking down about our people.
Mm-hmm.
These guys, that's how they make their mark.
Yeah, because that's their talking point. Their talking points are always usually a criticism of black people. They can't say anything positive about MAGA without pointing out the faults of, well, black people have the rate of and abortion this and crime this.
Yeah, see, that's where it switches. Like I see that as self-hate.
It looks that way. It definitely looks that way. That kid on there, I think his parents were from some part of Africa.
Yeah, he wasn't even African American though.
He wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't.
Yeah.
He was.
And then he grew up in Maine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What are you doing about?
Yeah, I'm not a big Amanda Seal fan, but she did well.
She held her own.
She held on that. Not a huge fan of her, but she held her own. And those people, man, they weren't very.
And see that no, and see that is that your black conservative now? If that's what it is, then yeah, they just trying to be white, and they're not trying. And all white people don't even think like these crazy people do.
Yeah. No, they were. Their whole argument really was about how pointing out the faults
of black people,
and without really any stats attached to them, and misleading stats too.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't have no proof, but this is what I've heard.
Yeah. Oh man, but yeah, she tore him up though. Shout out to Amanda Seal. She killed them on that. I'm sorry. Check it out.
Yeah, we need to figure out what a black conservative is because this ain't it.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's just MAGA. Like it's like MAGA.
And if it's MAGA, then it's white assimilation.
And I think maybe we'll see what a black conservative is after Trump is out of office.
It's gonna take. We might not even see it.
We might not.
It's gonna take 40 years. It's gonna take 40 years to fix the mess Trump has made. With these race relations.
It's bad, bro. It'll take a long time. Did you ever check out the Hurricane Katrina?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
You didn't watch it yet. So this is the anniversary of Hurricane Katrina. And we talk about the devastation. It could only be compared to probably COVID, where you could see the shift or the difference between classes. Classism was shown. Like these poor black people in this town will die here and died. Where it was sad, man.
I'm glad I don't watch documentaries.
You remember that time though?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I'm glad I don't watch documentaries though.
Why? Is it sad?
This stuff be sad. This
was sad, man. And Spike Lee's his released on Netflix. Also, I don't know, man. Katrina, like we got Kanye's soundbite, of course. Remember what he said? George Bush don't like black people, and everybody's like, yeah. Remember that?
Oh yeah. You
remember that? We got that from.
That's true.
Yeah, that was him. But yeah, that was devastating to New Orleans and it kind of showed us that some people in the government don't care. They really don't care about the poor, especially poor black.
They don't, and that's the problem. They don't care.
Yeah.
And yeah, I wouldn't even say it's black, it's poor. Yeah. They have no need of the poor.
The poor don't have a place in this country, man. Sad to say. But until the poor and the poor people, poor whites and working class and poor blacks can unite,
that's it.
This country will never change.
Till they stop voting against themselves.
Yeah, that's all they do is voting against themselves. They don't see it.
And I don't know how you don't see it.
Oh, I mean, fear. It's just it's fear based. Gotta be.
Man, because I can ride past some houses and see them signs out there. And they be like, so you want to stay like this, huh?
Yeah, it'll be an old shack, old rundown trailer. It'll be a Trump flag just barely holding on.
So how did that help you the first 4 years if you still here?
This government plays off of fear and race, and it just does. It's always been that way. Oh, the black man's gonna rape the white woman, or there's always some kind of fear, but the Mexicans, they're gonna take your jobs.
Yeah. And let's think, do y'all want those jobs? And I mean, if we're gonna talk about a race of men raping a race of women,
right?
There's a whole lot of hues of us.
I mean, a lot of that.
So I'm just saying.
Yeah, but it's all fear based, and like I said, until we all can unite and be like, the enemy's the government, how they treat people.
That's it, but we don't see it.
Nope.
Because we have too much hatred for our fellow man, or like you said, too much fear that we don't see. They don't like us.
Yeah. And when we figure that out, man, it'll be a great place.
We could probably see positive change come forth.
Easily. Yeah. Oh man. Well, I don't want to say positive, but I had a question for you, man. Because gospel music sucked. And the reason I said is it was Eric Michael. You know Eric Michael.
Yeah.
You know him, right?
Yeah.
He said this. He said,
gospel music is whack. Let's just be real. Most of what's going on in opera, it ain't hidden. Right. The thing is that it's the greatness of the greatest figures that remind us of something. Jesus will never say no. Stop lying. He told you no this morning. So you up here singing theologically suspect music, right? And some of it is uninteresting. Just because you converted don't mean you ain't got to be interesting. Right. And so the best of our artists have often understood that hip hop still maintains a level of high intelligence. The underground in hip hop and is powerful.
How you feel about that, man? Do you think gospel music is whack?
Man, I think all music has its whackness, and then all music has its greatness.
But what's your gospel playlist like, man? What is it? Is it mostly? Is it a lot of new stuff, or is it older stuff?
It's old stuff.
Mine too.
It's old stuff.
It is. I think it. Why is that though?
Because for some things, there are some you just grew up hearing that just resonated with you. I personally like a lot of quartet music. You don't hear that much,
right?
In the new generation, and then a lot of the new music they try to sound like R&B. You
don't like the new gospel at all.
I don't really like it. But I ain't gonna say it sucks. I mean, a lot of people like it. I don't. It's not my preference. But then you can have some new stuff that I really like, that really touches me. So I'm not gonna say that it sucks. I'm just saying it's all what you like.
Yeah, it's all what you like. But I'm trying to think of my playlist. It probably peaked about 2010 is probably my newest song, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I got some newer than that, but it's
a couple newer than that. Yeah, it's probably a couple newer than that.
But yeah, then you think about, you grew up to a lot of this stuff, and I don't know, man. Like I said, I some of the new stuff is bad, but that's any music.
That's true. Any music has really kind of gone down a little bit over the
off, yeah,
years anyway. But gospel, I guess gospel is like it's kind of one of those things where it's a niche. Like you either really like it, or it's like, all right, or you don't.
Yeah,
but
yeah. So
but
I mean,
no, I wasn't expecting it.
Jesus will never say no. I never heard that song.
I ain't either, but I want to look it up. I want to hear it.
I wonder if he's making up a song.
Could have been.
No, man, I ain't gonna say it sucks. I don't like all of it.
Yeah, but it sounds bad to say it sucks because it's gospel.
Yeah, you want to be more respectful, but I mean, there's some gospel songs that suck. There are some gospel songs that suck. There are, but I ain't gonna say the whole genre sucks.
Even to say what song sucks, because it should be coming from a place of about God.
Some of them songs suck. And some of them songs you like, you just put Jesus in this to make this song gospel.
Oh, dang.
I mean, some of them do suck. And if they suck, I'll say they suck.
Oh, wow. That's funny. Oh, man. All right, question for you, man. You know, we talked about marriage. I caught a little heat. Apparently we were being sexist last week about our opinions about men and women's role in domestic duties. Did you know that?
I didn't think we was being.
I didn't think so. They was a little upset because we was like, well, women they shouldn't have to cook. Why should they have to cook? I don't say they had to.
We didn't say they had to. We said that's how we grew up. That's how we grew up, and those were expectations that we had, even if we didn't know we had them. We didn't say they gotta cook.
Right.
They can order out and go pick up the food.
Yeah, I mean, they gotta order and go pick it up.
And go pick it up. But
as long as some food in your hand.
Yeah. As long as I walk in the house and it smells like something. but nah, seriously, we wasn't saying. I mean, we said that's how we grew up. So because that's how you grew up, you kind of have those expectations, whether known or unknown. But ain't nobody saying she gotta cook, but you gotta eat.
You gotta eat. But do you think our needs, as we get older, do you think our needs change? And listen to this right here.
Desire for companionship at this age, 62? No. Well, that's that. No. And I don't. I went to the movies the other day, and I have the most wonderful time at the movies because it's just me. I ain't got to worry about where I got to sit or what time we got to leave out. Nah. Yeah. I'm enjoying. So honestly, I think my next marriage is to the Lamb.
To the what?
To the Lamb.
Okay.
When Jesus comes back.
But I'm a man, and the man got needs. Now. The man got needs. Now.
All of us have needs.
Yeah.
But if you fill your time with other things, you leave behind some of those needs.
Do you think that's true? You leave behind, your needs change where you get to a certain age, like you leave those things behind. Do you think that's true?
So you just happy being alone?
2 years old. Yeah, he's saying, he's happy.
How old is he?
62.
How old is he?
62.
So he won't be the old man who died alone?
Apparently he's happy that way. He doesn't require companionship now because he can go to the movies. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I know we black people talk to the movie. But if you go into the movies, if you're going with somebody else, it ain't like you having a conversation with them anyway. You're watching the movie. So I can go to the movie with you, or I can go by myself. Either way, I'm watching the movie.
But he talking about companionship. Is it necessary? And he's saying maybe not. When you get older, maybe companionship isn't as important as it was before.
I would think the older you get, the more important it is. That's what I would think.
That's what I would think too. That's what I would think. That's BB, by the way, BB Winans. That's who said that. I mean, would I go to the movie? I have gone to movies by myself. I've been to dinner by myself. And if my wife was on here, she'd probably say you would be that guy. She would definitely say I would be him. But if something ever happened.
Yeah, I don't, man, I don't even. That's a lot. I would think the older you get, the more you want someone. Then you're gonna need somebody to take care of you.
See, that's gonna sound crazy coming. You can always hire a nurse.
Ain't the same, man.
I'm just saying.
I mean, clearly it's working for him. I mean, he's okay with it.
He's okay with it. And it wasn't a video, but you can see, but he looked good. He looked good. He looked like
he ain't stressed.
He ain't stressed. And then them needs now. When it comes to that.
Yeah, I was waiting to see because I knew it was somebody gospel. I could tell.
Yeah, that was LBB.
I was waiting to see what he was going to say about that.
Yeah, he said he could fulfill those needs, replace those needs with no, he didn't say that. He said replace those needs with other things.
Hannah.
Yeah.
I think he meant other thing, man. Exercise, maybe reading books. I don't know. Yoga. I don't know.
Man. So what? Okay.
I mean, he's 62. Maybe he, I heard things change when you get certain 60s and 70s. Maybe people, they libido drops. I see all the pills out there.
Yeah, there are pills there to help him with it.
But maybe he just like, I don't even need the pills because I don't have that desire. I don't need those pills because I'm good. I don't know. It's interesting. I thought I was like, wow, this is you don't hear that much.
Well, I would think even the older you get, I mean, even less about the libido, just the companionship.
Just having somebody to laugh and joke with. That's important. I agree.
Yeah, I mean,
I agree, man.
If it worked for him, okay, BB.
Yeah, and just sleeping alone. Like that would suck, to be honest with you. What kind of suck? Like you just alone
all the time.
All the time. That would suck. Right?
Well, I mean, when you say, like just being in the bed by himself.
Yeah, that would suck.
Then you get the whole bed to yourself.
So that part is so you cool with that.
You get the whole bed.
Hey, sometimes I sleep like that anyway. I sleep like I'm the only one in there.
Yeah, I guess I understand.
Yeah. But
you get to be gassy and everything, and don't nobody say nothing to you.
There's perks to it. I'm sure I don't know what this place looked like. I'm sure he probably got a maid.
Yeah, he got made. He ain't got no place that look like a bachelor pad.
No, he probably straight. Like he probably traveled, do his thing. But yeah. But there's something to be said about companionship, man, and having somebody.
Who wanna just die alone, old?
Yeah. Apparently this guy. Apparently BB Wines.
Yeah, apparently he has no issue with it.
Oh man. Anything, man, before we get out of here, anything you want to get off your chest, man? Go ahead.
Donald Trump don't like black people.
And maybe we could release those Epstein files.
It'd be nice. It'd be nice for those to come out.
We
got all this stuff going on.
They're getting dusty, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he gonna ski right. Teflon Don.
Oh man.
And where is Donald Trump now?
I'm gonna look for him. I didn't know he was missing. I didn't know he was missing. I feel like I see him too much. That'd be great if he got, yeah.
Yeah. Is it Weekend at Bernie's?
It might be. Oh, I almost forgot, man. Speaking of football, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are now engaged. I know you heard that, right?
Yeah, I heard that. I saw somebody saying the NFL better not rig it so they can have their wedding with the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
I've been saying some jokes. Somebody said it's gonna be weird seeing her name on his jersey. I was like, wait a minute. You never know.
Hey man, she ain't his type, but he's holding on
for dear life. I think she had an album drop same week.
Yeah,
dropping soon. Something.
He know what he doing.
He know what he doing, man. Shout out to all the Swifties out there. Yeah. All right, bro. Good pod as always, man.
Oh man, you're real. I mean,
so
in Mount Airy, actually in Elkin, also on Labor Day, they are having they're having some protests, some rallies.
Okay.
Mount Airy, in particular, from 10 to 12, they're gonna have it's a workers' rally. It is against the current administration. They are having one, and they're also having a counter rally in Mount Airy in support of the administration at the same time. So
sounds safe. Just kidding. Yeah. I got it's May Day Strong tomorrow at 10 a.m. North Main Street and West Pine Street, Mount Airy, North Carolina. I got the message myself. Was that from you? Did you?
No, it wasn't for me.
I got it today.
I never got it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hopefully, yeah, man. Hey, we gotta stand up. You gotta do what you gotta do out here, man.
Yeah,
for sure.
And there's also, if you are in support of the administration, there's one somewhere else in Mount Airy, same house.
Be safe. Keep your head on a swivel.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, be careful, man. Yeah, but shout out to them for standing up, bro. Well, yeah, good pod, man. As always, bro. Appreciate you.
All right, man. Love you, man.
Love you too, man. That's been another episode of Culture No Cap. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment. But don't come at us.
Yeah, and the STFU.
Yeah, don't come at us. Crazy. All right, y'all. Peace.
Peace.